Hello, welcome. What is good, everyone? Tone here, and today I want to check out Mobile Suit Baba. Taking a little break from the Invisible Ink campaign we're in the middle of to check out some other stuff because that campaign has been going on for a while. But this game dropped a few weeks ago. It was quite a surprise. I saw a link to a tweet about it, and I thought it was just fan art because there was like a picture in there, and then I noticed it went to the Baba Is You developer Hempuli's itch.io site, so I clicked through and it is apparently a full-blown game here. So what this is a blend of Baba Is You and not FTL, Into the Breach, FTL's successor. So yeah, I thought I'd check it out. I know nothing about this game. I presume, I could be wrong about this, that it's going to be like on the smaller end, as like a spin-off property, like just like something like small and fun to check out and play. So I figured that would be good to just go in completely unspoiled and unaware. But I guess to set this up, Baba Is You is a puzzle game that came out a few years ago. That's pretty well regarded, and I checked it out for the first time last year, and it actually ended up on my Game of the Year list because I had a lot of fun with it. And what Baba Is You is, it's a puzzle game that's like part logic based and part like level geometry, where there are blocks that spell out words, and those words define the properties of the level. So it'll say like lava is bad, and doesn't say bad, it says like death or something. But it'll basically say like you can't walk on lava because of this, but then you can move the blocks around to change the logic. So you can turn the lava into like a regular road and then you can walk past it or whatever. So that's kind of like how that game works, but like it's a cool blend because the way you can interact with the blocks and manipulate them is also defined or constrained by the level geometry. So this cool blend of the having to work through the level. It's on like a top-down, grid based system, and then trying to manipulate the logic that's within those constraints to actually alter those constraints and make it work. So it's almost like a little iterative in that way too, but really clever, really fun. I had a lot of fun with it. So that's Baba Is You, and then Into the Breach is like a really tight tactics, like a small grid tactics game, with short turns and levels, and just like it's one of those simple rules, complex scenario, or complex, like a lot of depth to them, that I really like, that style of game. So I don't really know what this is going to be, but I'm really excited to check it out. So let's jump right in. So this is a very Into the Breach style opening where you go to an island and take on a level. So let's see. I guess I get to go to this flag. Getting started, some field exercise. So this looks like it'll be the tutorial. Okay, Baba and Kiki, let's get you up to speed on the new mechs. Are you ready? Ba ba ba. Absolutely, Commander. We have 4 townships in this region. They don't host any fruit stockpiles, so they're away from danger, but I thought I'd bring you here just to get some experience. There was when I loaded the game, like a little cutscene intro thing, and I guess the premise here is that fruit is a valuable resource in this world, and the fruit is under threat by another force. So the Baba attack force has been assembled to defend them, or the Baba defense force, something like that. So there's already this blend of like humorous absurdity and like seriousness of the situation here that I'm really enjoying. Let's see, we have 4 townships in this region. They don't host any fruit stockpiles, so they're away from danger, but I thought I'd bring you here just to get some experience. For your first mission, let's visit each town and make sure they're all fine. Should be a piece of cake, but do give the powers of your mech suits a try. Baba, let's go. Alright, welcome to Mobile Suit Baba. Goal is to command a team of mechs to fulfill various goals listed in the top left corner. Click on your mechs to select them. They can move them and use their abilities. Each mech can either push things or use a special ability unique to that mech. Be warned, you have only a limited number of turns to complete each mission, shown in the top right corner. During every mission, you can restart once in case you make a mistake. It's interesting that instead of just giving me a huge wall of text here, it's doing it like one by one here. This is like a lot of information download right now. You can also undo the last movement you took, but not action. Like, I know I'm going to forget some of this. Hopefully it's all pretty clear what you can do in the UI. Also just from playing FTL, or I keep saying FTL, but Into the Breach, which I'm sure this models really closely. The number of turns can be increased in the settings. In this first mission, you just visit each city to get the hang of the controlling. Have fun. Okay. It is interesting how it seems like it's just gonna give us like a sandbox to kind of play in to learn the controls instead of telling us like each individual control. So we have the Baba mech and the Kiki mech. These are the cities. Now it said visit the cities, which is interesting. And Into the Breach, you would get a map like this. And the cities were what you were protecting, and the enemy invaders would be like trying to destroy them. But Into the Breach itself was very puzzling, because you'd have a very limited number of things you could do on the turn, but there was a lot of interactions because you, based on your position and the enemy positions, you would have like abilities, and you'd move the enemies around, and the enemies would keep doing their actions based on their new position, so you get the enemies to attack each other instead of like whatever allies they were attacking and stuff like that. And again, from a very simple rule set, you ended up with these very complex interactions, which is something that I'm a big fan of. Okay, this is pretty straightforward. So we want to visit the cities. Oh, hang on. So I have some attacks down here. Let me try my undo. That's the only undo I get this turn. I'm assuming this means I can only do this to adjacent targets, and it's showing me that I can do these to Baba. And that's a thing in Into the Breach, and I guess here, is that your attacks aren't like just for enemies. Like, you can use them on your allies. If you damage your allies in that game, it's not a good thing, but maybe taking some damage, as long as it doesn't destroy your mech in that game, to reposition an ally without using any of their actions can become very valuable. Target unit is pushed in a line and turns towards that direction. Interesting. So this pushes an ally, or a target, and turns them. This pushes them. So this is one tile, so this looks like it's two tiles, but I wonder if it's just like all the way. Let's try it. Yeah, so I clicked on them, so I think it goes until they stop. Your right click and cancels. So I can push a target one tile, same thing. I can also throw a target. It slides one tile after landing. Oh, I wonder if I can actually, if I'm allowed to pick how far they slide. I can, interesting. Okay, and I can attack and move. No targets, we'll pass our turn. Alright, now let's move into the cities. Okay, simple enough. The mission went great, all objectives completed successfully. Alright, well done, let's move on. I love how Baba... I know this is like a trope with a lot of, especially like older games, but like... I presume our primary character doesn't have any dialogue. Reminds me of like all the Mario games that have like a plot line, but Mario like never talks. See, a warm river getting into ferrying. Nice work on that last mission. Let's get something together this time. Or let's try something tougher this time. We're at the shores of river water with some facilities in need of a checkup on both sides. Your goal is the same as last time. Visit every city to check up on them. You'll need to use your mech skills to get this done in time. Are you ready? I think I get the idea. We are ready, Commander. All right. The mission introduces words. They form sentences on the field, such as the water is sink UC. So this is how Baba is you worked. So it's saying that we'll sink if we land in water, but presumably I can break up this like logic chain, maybe not on this level, but in general, to make that not the case, and then I can safely cross this like it were aground. Each three-word sentence affects the object they refer to. See how your mechs react to the water. Remember, you can restart a turn as many times as you want. Good luck. That's interesting. I can restart a turn as much as I want. Okay, they just died. Oh, can't restart after passing. I was just curious to see if we were like truly gone there or not. Oh, cool, I can skip. So it looks like Kiki's not going to be able to get over the water. I guess first I need to visit all the cities. And I think Baba can throw Kiki over the water. I don't see any way to manipulate these letters. And I think because they're on the edge of the map, I can't really do anything unless I had like a pull command, but I can only really push things right now, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to do anything with those. Now let me... Oh no, this works. Okay, I was gonna move Kiki closer, but they're activating this city this turn. Okay, so now Baba can do this. Perfect. Although what I should really do... Oh, that's an interesting restart animation. They land them here, they slide one tile. Really coming down to the line here in turns. I'm sure there's a more efficient way to do that. Baba was I should have sent Kiki over here right away, because Baba was left doing nothing over here for a few turns activating these cities. So that's how I could have done that more efficiently. Putting a time crunch onto these puzzles is interesting, because Baba is you did not have that. Congratulations on you could handle that. It sure was tough. I hope the rest of the missions won't be quite as bad. What is this face? This is a face that's seen things. Well, don't worry if I were you, Kiki. So far things are looking fine and dandy. However, I have a official errand to handle elsewhere, so I won't be able to oversee your next mission. Don't worry though, this is only temporary. You'll also get to work with your colleague Gigi in the next mission. Hi Gigi. Hello there, I can't wait to work with you two. Ah, Baba was happy. Alright, you unlock the GG mech for later missions. Hillside, traveling in uneven terrain. Hey Gigi, do you think we could handle the next mission with Baba? I want to visit my friend Kiki over at Push Rock. Sure thing, you've already done a lot. Have a good time with your friend. This game is so wholesome. Alright Baba, the city of Rebel is over those hills. We'll need to figure out a way to get over there. Just you and me, but we can totally do this. Baba is determined. Remember, each three-word sentence affects the object they refer to in some way. So hill is stopped, so that means I can't go through the hills, but if I manipulated this, I would be able to. So what does Gigi do? They have a lot of movement. They have that push, and they dash and push away any bumped unit until it hits a wall. Stop each city with a mech. It seems like I just need to pop Baba over here, or use Baba to pop Gigi over here, and I can hit these up. At 5 turns, there's 4 cities over here, so does that give me enough time? It should. So I can do something like... That's it for this turn. Gigi is now stuck, but we will complete the mission. Interesting, because I figured it would want me to mess with these blocks, which maybe I should have, but I was able to do this without doing that. Meanwhile, in a secret place. Skull. Alright, boss, we've positioned the mechs in the locations you ordered. Just give us a word and we'll begin. We got a mystery person here. Excellent, but the time is not ready yet. I need to handle certain things very delicately. Right, we're waiting for your command. Operation Fruit Punch? Your time is almost at hand. Mwahaha. Alright, so we got some branching paths now. This was a hallmark of Baba Is You that I liked a lot, is that it usually gave you multiple different missions or puzzles at once to take on. So if you got tired with one, you can move on to another and then return to the other one. And with puzzle games for me, like often you just need to I need to step away and then come back, and oftentimes the solution is much more apparent. For some reason, just staring at the same puzzle for a while and not being able to solve it, no matter how much more time I just sit there, I won't find any solutions until I take a break. So I really appreciated that. I'm curious if this game remains it's going to be more puzzle or more Into the Breach, or obviously it's going to be in between. But it's going to be somewhere on that spectrum, and I'm just curious if it's going to be mostly puzzly, or if there's going to be a lot of Into the Breach side too. So we have high security area, fruit and lava, or Team Kiki bonus. Let's go to the bonus, visiting local forests. Kiki, oh, I love the scenery here. The hills and trees across the river are so beautiful. You said it, Kiki. By the way, did you know that there are some rare plant species growing in these forests? They're all the rage among herbologists at the moment. No, I didn't. It's been a long time since I visited. I'd love to see some of those. I'm sure they're exquisite. That might be tricky to arrange. I understand. It's not like we have all day to look at some plant life either. No, that's not what I meant. I meant it might be tricky to get to them, but I trust we'll manage. Well then, let's go. Alright, optional bonus level. These levels are a bit more difficult, so watch out. Stop at each forest. So I need to get to the forest. Water is sink. Hill is stop. Oh, so can I push over the water? Try something. You can't move that far. Hang on. Let me just experiment. I can't keep blarb. Okay. Oh, I didn't realize that before. I can knock this out of the way. So now the hills should not stop me. Why is this red? Because I still have actions to do? This Kiki can't really do much. It's probably fine. Oh, you know what would have been clever? Knocking this Kiki here and then punching this stop into this water. I bet you I could have fixed both of these. The turn constraint is a really interesting thing because you can't. It's not just figuring out how to solve these, but it's like doing it like very efficiently. Oh shit! I don't know how big this game is, but these puzzles could get very difficult. Like if that last one like forced me to do like the efficient path, then it would have been a lot harder to like figure out exactly how to do it within the time constraint. Well then, it's just the two of us for now. I'm sure we'll manage though. Worm, excuse me, but may I be of service? Oh hello, sure, we could use some help. Are there any other worms about? Just me, I'm afraid. No matter. This is one of the high security fruit storages. I'm sure there's no chance of anyone ever even trying to snag one of these fruits, but I thought we should check up on them briefly in any case. Let's get to it. Worms are helpful friends. They aren't very fast and have no special skill, but they try their best. Okay. Lava is defeat, hill is stop. Doesn't look like I can manipulate either of those. So obviously we want Baba to bump people over here. I'm curious if we can walk over the lava. Because basically I can use Baba to launch someone on this side of the mountains and this side of the mountains, and then someone has to like hit up all of these. So let's try. Whoops. Not that. Okay, so I can't launch them there because of the push. I'd have to do it somewhere where I have 2 tiles of landing. Dang, you are slow. Oh, I need to restart because Bob already moved there. I assume this will kill you too? Yeah. Okay, well that at least gets Gigi over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fruits here, and I have 5 turns, so they won't be able to touch them all. What's this button? Oh, those are the settings, okay. It's a gear, I guess. I think this won't work. I'm gonna have to do this. The worm is gonna have to bump Baba, so Baba can actually get behind Gigi to bump them over the first turn. And now hopefully Gigi can hit one of these per turn. And Baba will have to get back here in time to launch the worm over here. Okay, we can move over the lava. Good. Last turn. Nice. Alright, that one was a little more complicated. Definitely felt the time pressure on that one. Unlocked team challenges. When replaying a beaten mission, you can choose a different team layout. Beating a mission again with a completely different team will earn you an extra star. I thought there's some maps that might require unlocking more characters to do that. You would think that unlocking, being able to choose any team you want would make the challenges easy, but maybe that's not the case. Maybe the game knows it gives you like the best team to start for it. It'll be interesting to see how they play with that. But yeah, I guess unlocking more characters will be something to do before figuring that out. Alright, waste handlers. Learn to use the powers of water. Alright, had a good time with my friend. Time to get back to work. Is me back yet? Nope. Does me often go to handle matters elsewhere? Sometimes, but it's been happening more lately. I hope everything is under control. Oh no, what if me is the bad guy? They're playing both ends. Well, clearly things must be tough since we've been called to protect the fruit. That's true, we shouldn't worry about the future matters when they're uncertain. Let's concentrate on the mission at hand. Right, some cubes were sighted in this area and we should dispose of them. After this, we should be able to deal with protecting the fruit. We must dispose of the cubes. Let's say there are two types of things in each level, units and non-units. As a rule of thumb, all things outlined in black are units. Distinction is important because many skills and effects only affect one thing or another, usually units. In this level, in the top of your mechs and the text, the cubes are present as units. Well, on top of your mechs and the text, okay. Water is sink. It still looks like I can't mess with this. So 0 cubes at the end. I'm guessing I have to push the cubes into the water? Cleanup detail, huh? I have 5 turns and 7 cubes. Should be possible. Oh, GG can also dash. That gives him like extra movement, I guess. Maybe I want to knock this over here. Baba can knock that in this turn if we want them to. Do we want them to? I guess so. Do I knock this cube over here? I feel like that might limit Baba's movement a bit. Oh, I can make it stop anywhere. That's the case. Might knock it over here. Four turns, so in 2 turns I can get Kiki to this thing. Oh shoot, you're stuck. I didn't realize I can't move diagonally between these things. I might be in trouble over here. Let's see if I can salvage it though. I can do... I'll have 3 turns to knock out these 3. I don't know if they have the movement, because I can do 1, 2... I don't know if I'll have the movement to get back here. Looks like I will. GG is very fast. And also I'm already in position, so I kind of get like an extra move. Alright. Let's knock that in. You just want to stay there. chuck that block up. Lock this in and get in position. Alright. Not too bad. Hello. I'm not familiar with all the characters in this Baba verse here. I either haven't gotten far enough into Baba Is You to see all of these things, or there's just more spin-off games than I was aware of. This being the only one that or the first one I knew about, although when I looked on the developer's itch.io page, I noticed there were like a handful of things that use these characters on there. Oh hi, what are you doing around here? I thought your mech was patrolling the seaside. You're right, but I already finished my patrol and thought I'd join you for 8 bits. Welcome, we're almost at the area with the most attacks to the fruit stockpile, so extra eyes will surely be welcome. Alright, we got the mech. Rules, writing that magnificent skill. Just more cubes will easily handle those. At this rate, probably protecting the fruit will be a piece of strawberry shortcake. I do wonder. GG is stressed out here. All words count as units, so your skills are able to move them. Using this, you can break and reform rule sentences. This is very important. Also, this level allows you to choose some of your team members freely. Click on the question mark to begin picking and press start when you're ready. It jumps long distances, pushing things nearby. Speed 2. So I just need to destroy 3 cubes, but that also means I need to get water is sinking, because water is safe at the moment. I think Kiki would be good at lining up these tiles. But GG has a lot of movement, which is really valuable, I think. Let's try GG. GG can do this. Baba knock that over for them. Oh, so the pass is red. I was wondering about that earlier when I have 0 actions I can take, I think. Nice. So since that skill moves for me, I still get movement afterwards. I'm gonna get GG here and Baba here. So Baba can knock that in a position where it will move, or be able to get knocked in the water. Although I bet you if GG were to knock this block, it would land on this tile. I have 4 turns left. I'm pretty confident I can knock these 3. I guess I have 3 turns left. All these blocks in the water, I mean, though. Also, I was gonna knock this over. I already used your turn though. Just curious. Yeah, so that would get stuck there. But we can use teamwork. Nice. Friends, I'm back. Commander, great to see you. Are you okay? We've detected a surprise attack on the fruit stockpiles over a deep forest. I need you to, all of you to head there as soon as possible. Nice, I'm curious to see how the enemies play into this, which it sounds like we might get to see those on this next mission. Deep forest, those stockpiles are some of the most vulnerable. I know, we need to move immediately. Baddies, it's a skull issue. Ba 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 ba. You're right, we need to protect those fruits. The skulls are trying to get at them. So this is where we get into the thick of battle. This mission introduces enemies. They move on their own. Hover over the turn order button to see which order they do their stuff. You can find details about their behavior by clicking on them. Also, weak makes things break at the slightest bump. Be careful. So fruit is weak. Okay, so that's what we have to be careful of, not letting the fruit get destroyed here. So I have to select a team member. So basically I need to defend these fruits for 5 turns, which actually sounds like it'll be pretty difficult for enemies here. Me can destroy almost anything in their path. Huh, if me can destroy things, then destroying the skull sounds really valuable. Worm has no special abilities, but is nevertheless beloved. Jumping is probably valuable to get over these as well. I'm seeing the toolkit that all of these allies employ, how they could become valuable. I want to see if me actually destroys things, because destroying a skull sounds valuable on this map. Destroys any target and pushes units around it. Neat. Skull moves 1 tile at a time. When meeting an obstacle, pushes it and turns around. Okay, so these are on a pretty clear path. I can even block them with my own characters. So I need to do something about this skull this turn. I can't just block it, because if it pushes me into the fruit, they'll get destroyed. This is where the jumping character, the it, would have been good. Maybe destroying these... I thought these skulls were going to be like fast. Like, I think destroying them actually isn't that that valuable here compared to being able to move around quickly and move them around. But we'll stick with this. Because with only 5 turns, if I can like turn one of these skulls around, I waste like most of their turns. This skull looks like a huge issue right now that I'm gonna have to deal with. Now I think maybe I can have Baba. Yeah, I probably don't want to land. Yeah. No landing on the fruit. I'll knock you out of the way. So that turned you, so you're not moving this way anymore, you're coming back here. Which means in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 turns you might destroy a fruit. Oh, now this guy's still an issue. He's gonna move here next turn. And I would be able to destroy him next turn. That'll push adjacent things, which will destroy the fruit. So I think I've lost. Unless I can get Baba into a position to bounce this guy next turn, which I don't think I'll be able to. I might restart this whole mission. I'm curious to see this guy's destroy power though. That's kind of nice. And just to make sure... Oh, that didn't destroy the fruit? Oh, pushes units around it by 1 tile. So the fruit are units. Okay, I'm glad I tried that. Wait, so how did the fruit get destroyed then? Weak? I guess you have to push something into it? Or walk on it? So yeah, I can't push it. Interesting. I'm kind of curious to see. I guess enemies will push things into it. Yeah, I guess if just anything else inhabits the tile. Okay, that makes sense. Well, I'm glad I can destroy this guy then. What do I do about this guy? I can get Baba into a position to knock the mech over to this guy next turn to destroy them. Maybe that's what I'll do. I'm gonna have to deal with this guy really soon though. I can move over the fruit, so Kiki can deal with them. Alright. So I land on you? I can't. Oops. Hit you over here. Ba ba ba. You over here and knock this guy back. So I actually don't want to knock this guy far. I want to move him here so he spends more time going here and turning around. Now I have to figure this guy out. Can I push high and by? Can I push the me over here to set up a destroy for next turn? It seems like I can. Nice. Alright, these are getting a little challenging. I'm sure they get significantly more challenging as we go on. Right, we have a bonus stage, a tiny pond. Let's check out the bonus. Out of reach, that sounds familiar. Baba, what do you think of landscaping? Baba apparently hates landscaping. I knew you'd understand. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Ah. Yeah, let's flatten those hills. 0 hills by the end. Okay. Well, I can't knock hills. Okay, this is the first like very Baba is you style puzzle we run into. And these have all kind of been tutorials so far, but this looks like a really interesting one. So hills can't be moved, so knocking the hills into the water, which sinks, is not a way to destroy them. So I need to make the hills weak somehow. Now if I knock this is onto this tile, water won't be sinking anymore. So I feel like I want to knock this here and this over here somehow. Would be the most efficient way to get hills sink. And then I just need to start stomping on all the hills. It's a lot of hills. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I wonder if I can destroy multiple hills by like knocking like one of these blocks, like kind of like the Kiki over here, because they can choose where things stop. Baba seems pretty good too. Maybe the GG because they have a lot of movement. Try this out. I can use the G to like, I'll move you around. Start getting Baba over here. I'm gonna move him here so that GG can maybe push Baba too. I want to get Baba over to this weak block. I don't think there's any benefit to knocking this right now. Except next turn I can step onto these tiles. If I move Sink out of the way, but moving Hill anywhere, make all of this easier to set up. I'm gonna leave it like it is for now. I'm gonna try some stuff. So I like the idea of knocking that there. Knocking Baba. Undo that. Baba, I think I want to go here first. Now that hills are weak, and start stomping all the hills. Like so. Now I'm wondering if GG dashing through a whole line of mountains counts. No, it's only the last one, okay. Interesting, so I have 3 turns left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's a lot of stuff to destroy. I don't know if I'm gonna make it, let's see. I really need to have, like, everyone pushing each other around down here to, like, knock these things around. Kiki is kind of stuck at the moment. I can't just push these directly now. I feel like I'm just like one tile short of being able to like really tear up these mountains. Five mountains in 2 turns. I don't think I'm going to be able to do it. You know what? I might be able to. Oh, it's 1 turn. Probably not, actually. What can I do? Oh, Baba can destroy 2 in a turn with their push, too. Baba can do, like... Interesting. Okay, I like this level a lot, because this is, well, it's the first, like, noticeable bump in difficulty we've seen, where we're really messing with, like, a lot of the game's mechanics. And really need to figure out how to do things efficiently. So I think I have to, like, redo this whole level. Obviously I can't finish it from here. Do I like this cast of characters? Is having Kiki stuck over here an issue, or did we solve this part of it fast enough and I just need to mess around with these guys a little more efficiently? I'm wondering. This mountain with this water tile, the way I did that, like, almost seemed like set up for this. Let's try one more time. The same characters. How much did the order matter here? I wonder if I can like... push you... You actually go around them to knock them over there. No, I want Kiki to push Baba so they're in line with this weak tile or something like that. To require a different starting configuration, I think. No, not quite. Kiki pushes Baba, then Baba can't push Kiki. Yeah, how do I restart the whole level? Restart mission. So what if it was... Oh, this looks like a good start. Okay. You're needed elsewhere. Baba has 3 movement. So how do I capitalize on Baba and Gigi to really start, like, destroying stuff here? Baba's only going to be able to get here, down to here, or like here. So Baba's not going to be able to push Gigi next turn. Or this turn, I guess. No, next turn. This line of 4 right here seems like the easiest to like really mess up in one turn. If I had Baba and Gigi here just like moving and pushing each other around, which makes me kind of want to work on everything else. Maybe we try something like this. I move GG here, Baba can move here, knock them over. Yeah, that'll be an easy win. Okay. Oh, I need to do this still too. Okay, pass. Baba can knock you over here. And we have one more turn. Nice. That was a fun one to figure out. It was interesting how important like the starting position was. And I could go into that with any 3 characters which meant there may have been like a way easier way to do it with another loadout of characters. But even with just those 3, how like just the position they started in was like really critical. That was a really fun mission. So now that we're like past a lot of the tutorialization, if there's a lot of missions like this in the game, then I am very excited to continue playing this. Let's see. What happened here? What was necessary? We did what was necessary. Destroyed the landscaping. Alright, I think we will leave this here for now, but that is Mobile Suit Baba. A blend of Baba Is You and Into the Breach, and I think it's pretty clever and a lot of fun so far. Really excited to see what other missions are in here. I don't know if I will do any more of that on this channel. It's not really it's a puzzle game, which I don't do a lot of, and I don't know how interesting puzzles are to do on YouTube. Like, if I just sit there thinking about a puzzle for 10 to 15 minutes or something, like, going through these easy ones was neat there, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep going through any of the harder ones, but I don't know, we could do another session or two. If people are into it, just let me know. But that's it for now on Mobile Suit Baba. New Baba Is You spin-off, inspired by Into the Breach. A very cool blend of style and genre. Really fun, absurd, humorous, you know, setting and theme and like plot and stuff, which is just really fun to experience and like a world to play in. Really enjoyed my time checking this out for the very first time here. But yeah, that's it for now. So thank you guys so much for hanging out and watching today. I will see you guys next time. Before I go, I will give my usual reminder. If you guys would like to check out the links in the description below, you can find my Patreon down there. If you want to show some support for me and my work here, you can also find my Discord if you want to come and hang out with me and the rest of the community there to chat about Mobile Suit Baba and other stuff. That is it for now, so thank you guys once again, and I will see you all next time. Take it easy, everyone.